I am so happy to be posting another cleaning video. You really seem to like the last one, and my house was in need of a good deep clean. With all of the projects I've been getting done lately, I just feel like my house has kind of gotten neglected. So this is my catch-up couple days. I did not get this all done in one day as usual, but with the girls running around, that's just not very practical. So I got done as much as I possibly could in the main spaces of our house, and I'm so happy that it's spick and span. From a distance, my cabinets always look clean. I think they look really nice. Everyone was like, no, don't get white cabinets because you'll see messes on them all the time. And I don't think that's true until you sit right in front of them and you're like, oh dear Lord, why haven't I cleaned these in 6 months? So I got that taken care of, and I also cleaned all of my appliances. The first half of this video is before Halloween, and then the second half is the day after Halloween. So here I'm just cleaning up my shelves and leaving the pumpkins and everything on it. And then 2 days later, I go back and take it off and clean my kitchen again because it got messy in between filming these. Every time that I use this back mop, I get questions on it, so I will link it down below, but it's a Shark back mop, and I personally love it. It's perfect for small messes. I don't think it does like a real deep clean. I do try to go back and deep clean my floors, but I didn't feel like doing that when I knew that my siblings were coming over the next day, and they were probably gonna leave their shoes on and track in leaves. So I just did the back mop everywhere, and I love it. And now it's time to take on the living room. It's a mess. Stella's artwork is still on the wall. My spin bike was living in here, but as I was moving my spin bike, I rocked the corner of our wall and I took out a huge chunk, so Shane's gonna have to fix that. My bad, but I needed to get the spin bike out of the living room. And then I got a wild hair that I wanted to rearrange the living room. I don't love this setup. I just don't feel like we have a great way to set up any furniture in here with how the windows are set up. Look at that mess. It's actually way better than expected. I thought there was going to be so much stuff underneath the couch, and it was not that bad. But I decided that I was going to move everything around, and I tried several different spots, and nothing worked. Nothing was working. The mess under this side of the couch was a little more aggressive, but it was a lot more toys and a lot less crumbs. But then I just went to town trying all different setups with this couch. I love this couch. It's very comfortable, but it's just not the correct setup and size for what we need for the living room. So I am planning on getting a new couch and definitely a new rug. Look how gross this rug is from Boone. I cannot get another white rug in here. My dog just lives to lay on it, and it's so impractical. So I'm just moving things around, seeing what works. Up there's another mess, and nothing. I don't like anything. Look at me. I am just contemplating every time I move. It's going really fast, but if it was slowed down, you would see how long I just stood there and stared at it. I did a little spot cleaning on the rug, and I washed all of our blankets. And then I decided to sit down and go through all the toys. There's a lot of random mismatched toys or a lot of things that they usually keep upstairs that they brought down here. So I'm just going through that. And then this is the couch setup that I came up with. This is where we put our couch every year for Christmas because we put our tree in front of the window. And honestly, it's super cozy. I just want a little bit of a different setup with a couch. We'll see in due time. But now I'm scrubbing off Stella's masterpiece. This took me a long time. I used a magic eraser, but FYI, a magic eraser will probably take off your paint. This took off maybe a little bit of my paint, but I just go back and paint over it if it's too noticeable, but it's fine for now. And then that little black spot is a thing of, I don't know, drywall that came off. That's a screw. I'm just tearing apart my house. I don't know. Can't stop. Yeah, yeah. Now here we are a couple days later and my kitchen is messy again. It's not bad and it didn't take me long at all to pick up because I did do a lot of deep cleaning just a couple days before, but it needed some picking up and I'm wearing my cleaning sweatshirt. I realize now that I wore this in my last cleaning video. Honestly, I wear it all the time. It's really comfy and I have no regrets. I just need to get more colors from Aerie, but I love it. And now I'm taking down all of my pumpkins because now it's after Christmas. Nope, it's after Halloween. What are you talking about, Marissa? And so I took all those down because I'm going to be in Christmas mode here real quick. On the wave of a notion that I could be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. The fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine in the shade of a tree. Ugh, I don't even want to talk about this space next. The mudroom. Look at this travesty. It just, I don't even know what to say. It is not usually this extreme, but Shane cleaned out the garage the other day and kind of just piled all the extra stuff in here because I told him to, because I told him I would put it away. And that is why it's so overwhelming. This clutter just kind of hurts my soul. I can't stand looking at it. But we just have too many pairs of shoes in here, so I decided to organize them. I still had a lot of our summer shoes, our sandals, flip-flops in here, so I went through all of those and I took those to the basement, and then I just put a few pairs of Shane and I shoes in here that we wear all the time, aka our Crocs and a pair of tennis shoes, and then the girls' rain boots obviously have to be out there because they wear them all the time, and then all our other shoes are going in our closet, and then I just have this basket for all the girls' other smaller shoes. Pretending I could stay the night. One breath away. Step up and say, hold on to what is real. Before you say anything, yes, I know we have a lot of hats, but Shane and I both wear hats almost every day. And they're just kind of our thing, so we have a lot of hats, I know. What do you hate from the ones that you don't know? And now we're back to clean up the living room again. I probably clean up the living room 5 times a day. It's just normal. This is where we spend most of our time. It's no big deal. It's not hard to do. I just do it several times a day. Now, this is me thinking that I'm big time, and just because I hung up some curtains and put together a 5-piece spin bike by myself, I thought that I could hang this heavy mirror and put the anchors in the wall and everything, which, don't get me wrong, I did put the anchors in. I put the anchors in 3 times actually in 3 different spots. And I could not get this mirror on the wall. It's pretty heavy, and every single time that I lifted it up, I could not get it on the wall. And I got frustrated, and then Shane ended up having to fix it for me, and I measured it completely wrong. But he did it, and it looks great. I need to switch out the faucet still. This is going to be another mini makeover in this room after the girls' bedroom reveal, and then after we finish our kitchen island. This is going to be my project after that. So I'm going to get a new faucet, new paint, things like that. But I love this mirror. And now it's the next morning. This is 6:15 a.m. and as you can hear, I just woke up. I thought I would film the after the next morning in some daylight, and I stayed up until 2 a.m. getting the rest of this video edited, so I was tired and I had to do it this morning, but I'm so happy that I woke up to a spotless house. There is nothing better. And if you enjoy videos like this, make sure you subscribe, give this video a like, and turn on your bell notifications if you haven't already so you don't miss a video, and I will see you next time. Bye!